Can I get a? Can I get a what? Can I get a? Can I get a? Can I get a? Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right, my fault, Cindy. Good morning, guys. I was singing "Good Morning, God Bless" all you guys. It's a Monday morning, March the 20th, 2020. Three. Good morning. Welcome to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team. That's with Cindy J. Only place on earth where you get your morning started. Right, guys? Chat room's wide open. You could call in 570-982-6950. The chat room is open this morning. God bless you. Thank you so much for participating in the show. Special shout out to our folks in Rochester, New York, 100.9 WXIR FM. Thank you so much, all the people up there in the Rock. This is where you get your morning love, but most importantly, it's the only place on earth where you get your morning started right. Cindy J, God bless you. Good morning. Good to see you. I'm loving the way you look right now, Cindy. I could feel some positive energy about yourself. Good morning, and how are you, young lady?
Good morning, Shawn. I'm doing great. Good morning to everybody listening. We have a great show for you today on this Motivational Monday. We're going to get started with Senny Says, where I will let you know what is going on in Hollywood and entertainment news. And we're also going to have Front Page News with Senny J, where I will let you know what's going on locally, nationally, and globally. So you want to make sure you stick around for that.
Well, thank you so much, Cindy J. And boy, that Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team camouflage hoodie is looking unbelievably great on you this morning. Rock that hoodie. Get your Shawn Harvey Morning Show hoodies. And also tomorrow we are launching the Shawn Harvey Morning Show mug. So we appreciate you for that.
Oh,
No, it's not the mug. What are those thingies called? The
oh, it's a tumbler.
Tumblr, my fault, the Tumblr. Thank you so much. All right, listen, let's get into this. We truly appreciate you, Cindy. Before we get into some front page news, I want to say this. Special shout out to my man, Big Joe Promotions out there in Lyndhurst, New Jersey on Friday night. Cindy had a tremendous show, slam packed. Everybody came out. Had the honor for opening up for Mark Vieira, who's one of the New York Kings of Comedy. Funny as hell. Tons of people in the building. And then Saturday night, Cindy J, shout out to Smokey Suarez and all my other private event community folks. We had a great event Saturday night. And Cindy, let me just tell you this. And the reason why I bring all this up is, Cindy, President Joe Biden, who I am a big fan of, who, by the way, I voted for. I'm an old school, ultra liberal Democrat from New York City that it may be naive to the fact, but still believe in a little bit of government and governing, unlike my counterpart over there, Cindy J. And I bring up Joe Biden. I bring up because I hanging out last weekend because Cindy J, the emergency COVID ban is lifted on May the 11th, a few months from now, Cindy J. But let
Yeah.
me tell you something. COVID is over in these streets. I've been around at least 400 people this weekend, and
Yeah.
we were all having a hug fest. It was City J. It was Hug Fest 23 this weekend. And I
Nobody cares
say this
about
to
it.
say that yesterday, Cindy, I don't know. I woke up and I felt a little sluggish. And I wonder if I hugged too many people Friday and Saturday. And then, Cindy, check this out. I continued the love, Cindy, because my wife and my bonus son, because it was his birthday weekend. And by the way, I was around, her family this weekend, just hugging away, Cindy. Cindy, we
You're like,
go over. Cindy, we go over to. Why stop the birthday uh, hugs and being around a lot of people? Cindy, guess what? So yesterday afternoon or Sunday, wind up at Dave and Buster's, City J, with all the other little kids. So, Cindy, I'm over there. You know that Dave and Buster's over there in Allentown, right off the 7th Avenue,
yeah.
7th Street exit.
Yes. Right over there
Cindy,
by
I
the
go
mall.
over there. I walk in there exhausted from the 2 nights prior. And there's nothing but little kids in there, Cindy. and parents, obviously. And I've been around 400 other people just, Friday and Saturday night. So I figure, you know what? Let me spread, if I'm sick, Cindy J, let me spread the love to the little kids because these kids can handle that COVID right now, Cindy. But I'm saying all this to say that, guys,
Not a
forget
mask
about
in
it.
sight.
My beloved President Joe Biden has declared that COVID is over on May the 11th. Now, we all criticize and we all, including myself, including Cindy J, even though she's anti-government, nobody was for the Donald Trump. Nobody was for Donald Trump. Some of us was excited about his rhetoric and the way he talks. One thing you do give Donald Trump credit for, he was very entertaining. But he was the president, Cindy J, that opened up a lot of these, that passed the CARES Act, the executive decision via the government, where it opened up tons of funding for COVID and COVID-related industries, of course, the healthcare, and people made money off of it. Some people, didn't make money off of it. But Donald Trump was the one that was responsible for opening up the floodgates for financial windfalls for a lot of folks in this country. Now, Joe Biden, who I voted for, Cindy J, has ended, COVID will end on May the 11th. So my question to you, Cindy J, is I spread the love this weekend, not only to the adults, Latin folks, Black folks, white folks, and the kiddies. Cindy, is there a date on the calendar to say that a virus is over?
It's not.
Cindy, is there a date on the
He-
calendar where we
no,
say that illnesses are over?
no, he's not saying the illness is over. He's just saying that they're not doing anymore. I think they're not paying for it anymore. There's no more like COVID emergency fund. But
Cindy, isn't that the
COVID
same
is
thing as
still
saying that
very
the
much.
virus is, isn't that the same thing saying the virus is over?
No, you still have to protect yourself. Still buy masks. It just means the government's not gonna pay for it no more.
Cindy, at both events, at both events on Friday night and Saturday night. I don't know if you experienced this, and I'll ask you this question. At the event on Friday night at my man Big Joe's event in Lyndhurst, shout out to you, brother. Literally, like I said, it was about 300 to 400 people there. There was one guy, Cindy, he had the mask on straight up, like he had the mask on the correct way because you can't see his nose, mouth, chin, or cheekbones, all that's covered. But I was kind of I was kind of judgmental. Like I'm like, why is this dude wearing a mask?
Because he
And then
knows
in
it's
the event that I was participating in on Saturday night, there was another woman that was wearing a mask, and I'm like, why? Like, why are we doing this? Cindy, are you one of those people that still wear your mask?
sometimes like when I've been going to the airport, I'll wear it. Definitely wearing it in the airport on the plane. Um, and maybe some events where we're gonna be like close together, but I haven't worn it in a little bit. And I was sick, so I probably should have.
Cindy, at the Dave and Buster's yesterday, none of the kids, no parents, nobody had on a mask, Cindy J. No one. And I was like, well, then let's party together. I think that I find it weird. So Cindy, you don't find it weird when you see another person wear a mask, I mean, if you wear a mask, do you look at that person and you're like high five each other, or you'll give each other that approval nod, like, hey, we still got our mask on? Are you that? Have you seen that person?
Yes, I've seen the person with usually if I see people that have their mask on and I don't, I feel foolish. I feel like, "Oh my gosh, how could I have forgotten mine?" I feel bad. I feel like I'm not protected. And I'm like, that person has the right idea. That's look at you. When I see somebody has the mask on, I feel like they got the right idea. I feel naked and bare without mine. Like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna get sick. It's like a reminder.
But Cindy,
You know,
though, literally 99% of this society. When did we? I'm sorry, I missed the announcement. When did we make the announcement? We can't wear masks anymore. I'm sorry. What day was that? When did they say? When did they say, neighbors, you can't wear the mask no more? Excuse me, can you refresh my
they
memory,
didn't.
Cindy?
They never said that we couldn't. We're supposed to still be wearing them. No. You know when it happened? When they started opening things back up. When they started opening things back up, that's when they did it. That's when
When?
people stopped
Excuse me
wearing
again.
masks.
I missed this. When was this again?
Whenever they opened up the gyms or something, right? When was that?
I don't
That
remember.
it was like last year. Whenever they said you didn't have to wear, oh, when the vaccines came out.
Okay.
When the vaccines came out, that's when everybody stopped wearing the mask.
Well,
Because then
everyone
it was like, if you're vaccinated, you don't have to wear a mask.
Well, everyone, I would like to applaud Cindy J. Cindy J was steadfast throughout COVID from day one. Cindy was like, I'm not taking that vaccine. I'm wearing my mask. I got my CMOS. I got my religious books. I'm African now. Cindy was like, Mama Cool, Mama Sa, Mama Sa. Like she joined all type of anti-American government kiss my ass groups on Facebook. Like she really could clubhouse like 17 clubhouse groups. Like she really did whatever she could to protect herself from she turned down 15 jobs and also quit 4 of them. Like I really Cindy, I'm gonna give you a round of applause because I took the vaccine, I did it, and I caught COVID. Like I wanna Cindy, man,
You
I
got
really
you
want to give
got
it up to you.
boosters, Sean. Aren't you due for like 2 more boosters now or something like that?
Yeah,
CVS is on your ass.
Cindy, I took the Cindy J route, everyone. Like when it was time for booster shots for me, I was like, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. I'm not. I'm done. I did my Johnson and Johnson, and I did the other Pfizer, whatever I did. And when it was time to boost up again, I missed that booster, and then I missed the other booster. So I'm not even doing none of that. But I do want to applaud you, young lady, for not bowing down. You did the Kyrie Irving, man. You was for that fight. And for you and all others that said hell no to that vaccine, I applaud all of you, man, because you made it straight to May 11th without putting any foreign substance in your body. One more time, I have to give you and all the others a round of applause. Now, do I feel like an a-hole for bowing down to the pressure of the government and putting vaccines in my body? No. Do I feel inadequate for believing the message of the American government of putting that vaccine in my body? No, because when all those conspiracies were out in the world, everybody was dying from the vaccine. That wasn't true. So I don't feel inadequate, but I do give you your flowers, and I do praise you for holding steadfast, for not believing in not believing and not receiving the juice.
Well, thank you, Sean. I want to thank my mom. I want to thank. I want to thank myself for all the research I did.
Yeah, you get an award, nigga. Who else?
I know my rights. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna let Big Brother and Big Pharma take me down. No, but it's hard because some jobs do still require you to have that. I know people in healthcare, they make it such a big deal still, but it's hard. But we can make it through. So next time a world virus comes up, you can make an informed decision. And you at least know how they're gonna handle it if you want to take it. I mean, I guess it was good for people that you're at risk. If you have certain risk factors and you took it, okay, that's fine. But I didn't need to do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't even
Well,
have high blood pressure.
well, I like I said, I applaud you. But what I am concerned about is a lot of the COVID babies that have been being born. I, I see a lot of liability with COVID babies. I see shortness of breath. I see mental challenges with COVID babies. I'm sorry to say this. If you had a COVID baby, please be a great parent to a COVID baby. A lot of therapy. To just the city. COVID babies are out here. There's almost a generation of them that were born in the last 3 years during COVID. Shout out to the mothers that gave birth right in COVID, and shout out to you. My sister-in-law had a COVID baby. Uh, and God bless her, and I hope everything works out with all these babies. I'm praying for all the COVID babies out in the street, man. That's all I'm saying. So let's keep an eye on all these COVID babies. Let's give it a 10-year window. You know what I'm saying? Because like in year 11, if they start, if COVID babies start tripping, we already know what it is. That's all I'm saying. Your thoughts,
Wow.
Cindy?
I hope they're all fine. That's my only wish for for COVID babies. But I don't know if they took the vaccine while they were pregnant. I don't know. I don't know what to say about them kids yet. I guess we gonna see. Hopefully, I'm not around for that. No, let me what does it take? Like a generation? It's gonna take like 20 years to see the effects
Well,
of
I think
COVID babies.
let's fast track that. Let's give it 5 years. If these COVID babies start tripping or their parents start tripping, and I am going to give the vaccine a 3-year window. So if you receive the vaccine, I'm going to give you 3 years for it to be in your system to make sure we don't have any mental challenges or any physical challenges with the vaccine. So again, to my people who took the vaccine, shout out to you. But I don't want to repeat what I just said, but shout out to the people who didn't receive the vaccine, who fought the great fight, and who are still here to tell their story.
We appreciate y'all sacrifice. I
Was
can't.
I personally hating on you a little bit while you was in your battles? I'll be honest. Yes, I was. I was like, this bitch is tripping. And stay away from me. I did. I
You
was a little
were.
judgy for a minute, but I had to let that go. So I just want to say that, but it's all good.
Now you had to let that go. Yeah,
Now,
Sean.
listen, guys, welcome to the show, Any Place on Earth where you get your morning started. Right, Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team. That's with the Queen here, Cindy J, and also Miss Miko. Please like and share the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team on all social media platforms. A few months from now, we'll be back on the podcast platforms as well. So thank you so much for your patience, and we truly appreciate you. So what we're going to do, we're going to get into some front page news. I hope everyone out there this morning is feeling well. I hope everyone's good. I hope your family's okay. And again, we're in the middle of global warming. There's a lot of, polar bears out there dying right now. A lot of whales, they don't know where to go. The polar ice cap is melting. But long as you and your family's okay, that's all I care about. When the world comes to an end, we're not going to be here. So enjoy this March. This morning where it's nice and crisp and clear. They had no snow in this part of the country, and thank God for Jesus for that. Like my mother would say. All right, Cindy J, let's kick off some front page news or anything you want to do right here. We truly appreciate you guys.
Yes. Some front page news. You remember T-Boz from TLC, of course. She took to social media recently to talk about her daughter who was potentially targeted by sex traffickers and told everybody to watch their surroundings. She There was an incident involving her 22-year-old daughter where um her name is Chase Rollison. She was leaving a doctor's appointment when the suspected incident occurred. She said, "Y'all always hear about sex trafficking and stuff like that. So my daughter was just leaving the doctor's office, and when she came to the car, she had a weird thing on her windshield wiper. Instead of touching it, because when you do, they'll have some kind of like drug substance on there that'll make you drowsy and knock you out." She said, so I guess her daughter didn't pick it up. They said, understanding the reported signs of traffickers, Chase didn't touch the item. Alternatively, she went to a public location where she used something else to knock off the unknown article off her car. T-Boz said that in today's time, people have to go even a step further for their safety. She said, now the concern is, I hear they put trackers on your car. She said, make sure y'all check for trackers so they won't track you guys' home or to your next location. Um, so they haven't said anything else regarding it on social media, and they seem to be fine. But they also said that Tisha Campbell um had a same situation happen with her like that when she was in a remote location. So I know that they do say if you have something on your car, like not to touch it. I've heard that. Not to take it off because it's like something to distract you. And then they'll like either come up and like throw you in a van, or it has some type of substance on it that'll make you pass out. And then they'll like throw you in a van. If anything, I believe a van is involved. and the throwing you of in it. So I don't know, but that is scary if that did happen to her. Sometimes people follow you. They have stalkers.
Cindy, wait a minute. Hold on. You said they try to seduce or seduct Keisha Campbell from the Martin show
Yeah.
as a
Well,
grown ass woman? But there are some people that are not sex traffickers don't want. There's some people that sex traffickers don't want, Cindy.
yeah, she said that she was in danger. She was filming at a remote location, and she was almost caught in a kidnapping situation.
So, so wait a minute. So, sex traffickers are also abducting grown ass 50-year-old women as well. I thought this was something for teenagers. See, teenagers can't have nothing to themselves. They had TikTok first, then the adults came and took the TikTok. Now they can't even have sex trafficking to themselves because the adults got to jump in this thing. But City, I find it very interesting. Thanks for sharing this. I didn't know that they had some type of chemical or something to distract you. I didn't
Yeah.
know that, City.
Yeah, because if you see something on your car, you're going to go look at it, see what's going on. And then you're not paying attention to what's going on around you. And, so they can use that for anything. So that's never happened to me. I mean, I've never gone and seen anything strange on my car, but I have had friends tell me, like, one of my friends told me she was walking out to her car and it seemed like somebody was following her walking. So, but remember that time that I was chased in Austin? That somebody was following me and I called you? Remember that?
But first of all, Austin was different. You was drunk as hell, and
No,
you was some dude was trying to bag you, and that was a different situation.
no,
You
I
was drunk
wasn't.
as hell,
Sean,
and
I was not drunk. Remember, I was walking to get something to eat. And I was walking back to the hotel and somebody was following me.
I remember that.
Exactly. Hello.
But Cindy, wait a minute. So abduction by sexual traffickers, it doesn't matter who you are. Like I thought this was exclusively to one particular group.
No, it's anybody, preferably women. And then they sell you on the black market or something, make you a sex slave somewhere.
Well, you know what? This is concerning to me. And you said T-Bar's daughter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is concerning, man. You please watch this kid. What are the signs? Like, I mean, see, I
What
didn't know. So there's distractions on the van,
No, yeah, on the car.
on the car. Sorry, on the car. What else do they? I mean, what are the signs that a sex trafficker person is trying to abduct you? What are the signs?
I don't know. That's just what they've been saying that they've been using is putting stuff on people's car, but I imagine anybody that's not like paying attention. I mean, they could be anywhere. I
Would
don't
I,
know exactly what they look for. There's no playbook here.
am I qualified to get snatched up by a sex trafficker, CJ?
I don't know. I don't.
I'd be like, stop it, stop. Where you taking me? Where you taking me? Where you're gonna have sex with grown women? I am.
I don't think they look for your demographic. Older black males. I don't think that's why. I don't think they're looking for y'all.
So are you saying they're looking for teenagers and women, like grown women, like in their 50s? Is this the marketplace?
Yeah, I mean, I guess any age, but I don't know if older women like in their.
Oh,
I think they.
whoa, wait a minute. Why? Wait a minute. Why older women don't fit in this category, CDJ? I'm trying to figure that out.
Because I don't know.
Why grandma can't get snatched up? See, I'm just saying, you tread lightly. Tread lightly. That's all I'm saying.
Because they do this for money. So they want to get some longevity out of you. So I would imagine they look for younger people.
Okay, so young folks, please, if you see like some information on your windshield, like free party tonight, VIP, bottles of free kind of or a free gift card for $6,000 at Target. Like if you see anything like that, like I wouldn't pay it any mind. Jump in the car and keep it pushing.
I think it could be anything. It doesn't necessarily have to say anything. It's just something that they put on there so that you have to like get out, look at it, touch it, take it off. Like she said, they might put some type of drug substance on there. So
Well,
just be aware.
Yeah, that's scary. And then on top of that, like guys, and speaking to young folks and all of us, like I know we have our devices in our hands and we're not paying attention. No one looks both ways crossing the street anymore. You really have to come out of a location wherever you are. You have to look around, put your head up, look around, like do a 360. Like literally, I know it's not trendy or trending to look around your surroundings when leaving a location. I know that's not cool anymore, but maybe we need to go back to that because a lot of times we could see things before it happens. So my whole thing out of this story, what I'm getting out of this story is when even for me, you teenagers, anybody, adults, when you come outside, look around, just glance. Scan a 360-degree location. See if remember they used to say, we just want to see if the coast is clear. So you ever heard that terminology? To see if the coast is clear? Yeah. We don't see if the coast is clear no more.
Right.
We just walk right to the pier.
Right.
See, right. When the last time you came out of a building, a house, a home, or in any place, and you did you just looked up, looked down the block to the left, looked down the block to the right. Be honest, when the last time you did some personal surveillance before you took about 10 steps?
I don't know, Shawn. It's been a minute. I just go. And also for me, somebody who takes like a lot of Ubers, like I be falling asleep in there. Like that Uber driver could take me anywhere. I would never know.
But Cindy, thank you for your honesty and your transparency. So Cindy, you are falling asleep in the Uber car, bro? Oh my God. You don't. Yo, all right. So she won't take the vaccine, but she'll fall asleep in a stranger's car.
And be like asleep. Like not even like a close your eyes lightly, like no, like I'm knocked out. Like,
yo, like the driver gotta wake you up, like we're here. Oh my God.
One time the driver did say that. He was like, we're here. And like when I heard it, I woke up, but I was like kind of pissed because I was like, I wasn't even asleep. What?
Right. You gave him a 2-star rating for waking you up.
Like I was offended, but I didn't realize like how asleep I was because I was like, why would he say we're here? Like I know.
Wow, man.
But now that I look back on it, I'm like, oh, we probably said that because like I was asleep. Like I must have been.
Thank you for
He must
sharing.
have been sitting there. He must have been sitting there for a minute before he said it. Like I don't know. He
Right.
will
Like
sleep
he
now.
had to go into his Uber guidelines and policy and procedures on how to wake your punk ass up without violating or getting kicked off the platform. So who's being selfish here? All right, Cindy, let's get one more in.
Oh, sorry.
7 minutes to the hour. Welcome to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team with Cindy J. Only place on earth where you get your morning stuff. Right? Don't forget, guys. We Comedy in Harlem this week, Thursday, uh, uh, March 23rd. Doors open up at 6. Showtime 7. Come on out. Let's have fun. We got the big comedy show. We're gonna do a birthday celebration for your boy. We got Boogie Blacks in the building. Yo, come on out and have a good time. And then Sunday, we're at the IMU, 831 South Delaware Drive, Eastern Pennsylvania, on March the 26th. Doors open up at 5, showtime 6 p.m. Cindy, what else do you have before we get out of here?
Yeah, you guys make sure you come to that. I'm gonna be there. It's gonna be fun. There is legislators in Massachusetts um are rolling out a bill that would let prisoners donate organs in exchange for shorter sentences. So this is real progressive, Sean. Massachusetts legislators have proposed a bill that will allow prison inmates to donate their organs or bone marrow as a way to trim the length of their sentences. While some experts wonder about the ethics of the law and whether it would even be allowed under federal law, a Democratic sponsor of the bill, State Representative Judith Garcia, said it could reduce health inequities from the vicious cycle of unjust incarceration and over policing of Black and Brown communities. While Black and Hispanic people tend to have a higher need for organ donation because of certain health conditions, discriminatory incarceration rates limit matches and lead to long wait lists for Black people. Now, all experts agree with the tenets of the bill and it faces an uphill battle to passage. However, the bill reads like something from a dystopian novel, said somebody from Kevin Ring, president of Families Against Mandatory Minimums, where he said promoting organ donation is good. Reducing excessive prison terms is also good. Tying the two together is perverse, he said. Federal law bans selling human organs. They said that reducing a prison sentence in exchange for organ donation is the equivalent of a payment. You can't buy an organ. That should end the discussion. It's compensation for services. We don't exploit prisoners enough. On the other side, Bill co-sponsored Democratic State Rep Carlos Gonzalez said the program was voluntary and that he would be open to an organ donation program that wasn't paired with sentence reduction. So it's definitely not something that's on the books right now, but it has been proposed and they're going to be voting on it soon. So I will be following this. Do you think
Well,
that prisoners should be able?
I feel the progression of the thinking of that. I like it. I like, the organ donating the organs. I like it. I like it. But thank God for the federal government who already have the laws in the books to prohibit this. But my whole thing is, if I was running thing, why do we need to take their organs to reduce sentence time? Why don't we just take their organs, put them to sleep, and take an organ? What does that have to do with the crime that they did? That's why the federal government put in these rights to protect them, because I wouldn't protect them. If there was a shortage of organs in the Black and Brown community, which kind of sounds really weird to me as well, then we might as well just put them to sleep, take whatever organs we need, even if some of us need a heart. If we need a heart, We take the hearts and we go from there. I like this idea. I would like no. I wouldn't reduce any sentences. I would just simply take the organ.
Why? You just can't take their organs, Shawn, just because they did a crime. That's not right. But taking it, I mean, I can see to reduce this sentence, but that's the problem because Black people don't donate. Are you an organ donor on your driver's license?
I sure am. I am a proud organ donor in the state of
Oh,
Pennsylvania.
you are? Okay.
Are you,
I'm not.
Cindy?
No.
So you didn't take the virus, you sleep in Uber cars, and you don't donate your organ. Boy, are you selfish.
I need all, maybe I'll change it when I have to renew my card, but I need what I'm saving them for my kids. What if my kids need them? So I just can't be giving them away willy-nilly. So I need them right now. Well, I guess it doesn't happen until you die, but still it's a whole touchy thing for me. But
Cindy, give away your organs, Cindy. Really, seriously.
what if they give away, what if, one organ is equal to like a year off your time? That's not too bad. They didn't say how much it was going to reduce their sentence, but
Okay, so what about somebody that's convicted for murder and they gave a kidney up? How much should they reduce their time?
yeah.
No,
Give-
they shouldn't. They should just take the kidney. I would
how
just
can you
take the
just
kidney.
take, how can you just take somebody's organ without giving them something for
Because
it?
now you're a property of the state and you're a property of the feds. You're not a property of society anymore. You are not, you don't have the right to make these decisions because of your actions that got you in this place, that got you in prison. You lost those rights. So you don't even have, to me, you wouldn't even have no right to your own body. I don't care.
Wow, Shawn,
If
that
you
sounds like
committed a murder and we got shortage of kidneys, there's 7,000 kidneys in jail. Let's take one of each. You only need one kidney to survive.
wow, Shawn. That sounds like the beginnings of some weird movie that's like on Prime Video.
Well, we're going to touch on this subject again throughout the week. We truly appreciate you. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right. Shout out to the Queen, Cindy J. We truly appreciate you. Thank you so much for all you do here for the show. Shout out to Mr. Miko. We'll see you guys tomorrow. But Cindy, before we sign off, we're going to give you the last word, Cindy J. Can you hit us with some knowledge, if you don't mind?
I don't have anything to say.
Well, could you just at least let us know, don't sleep in an Uber car? Like, tell us something, Cindy.
Yeah, don't sleep in an Uber car. And today is a great day for a great day.
All right, guys, we are
I'll
out.
go with good old reliable. That's always a good one.
Well, we appreciate you. We are out of here. We see you guys tomorrow. Only place on earth where you get your morning start right. Come on, Cindy, let's start clapping. Come on. We are out of here. We see you guys tomorrow. Let's go.